What's up? Back, back at you. Back at you with another video. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? And today we're going to talk about the devil's people. Calling out the devil's people. So, just as there is religious, spiritual, just regular folk, the God's people, and then there's the devil's people. And you can't really identify them off of looks, you know what I mean? Because they look like everybody, you know what I mean? So you can't go off of appearance, but you go off of how they treat you, actions, words, things of that nature, attitudes, the things that they do. You know them by their actions. So what they might do is try to poison the minds, poison the hearts, poison the atmosphere. And what they like to do is rob God's people of peace, or rob God's people of the blessings and miracles that God is trying to work in their life. They love to basically cause suffering and sort of instability. They want to rob the peace and the blessings of God's people, and they want to make God's people stoop down to the level that they are on. So I've dealt with this several occasions, and I was under attack recently by the devil's people coming at me. And I'm like, y'all so dumb. Y'all just don't even know. Because, you know, y'all act like God's people's chumps, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like, we'll really, I'm fully prepared to go all the way with you. You know what I mean? So sometime, the best thing you can do is remove yourself from that situation. You know what I mean? Just get out of it before you get yourself in trouble. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? So what they like to do is kind of slander your name, poison the atmosphere you're in, and kind of grow their kind of ignorance around the whole atmosphere that you're at. So they want to slander, tell lies on you, make people who might have been ready to rock with you go the other way because they slandering and lying on your name. And me, I'm from the old school. Like I come from a different background. Like where I'm at today is this nice, loving person. But I wasn't always that. Like I used to do a lot of dirt back in the day. And, I got out of the street, but you still kind of have that mentality in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you don't want me to stoop back to that level because, the devil's people, see, they just so dumb that they just don't realize the wrath that can come down on their heads. You know what I mean? And I'll bring it to you if you force my hand. See, I like to think that I'm similar to God in this way. It's like I could easily crush you. I could easily destroy you very simply. But really, since this new awakening, like I'm the type of person, I don't want to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? So if you pull me back to the old me where I used to F people up, used to stomp people out, used to rob and steal and slang drugs and all this kind of past activity that I've graduated away from, walked away from a long time ago. And you trying to pull me back to that mentality, and I just can't have that. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't worth it because I like to say this, man. It's like the devil's people. You know what I mean? God don't want you. Mother Earth don't need you. And I damn sure don't need you. So we'll get him up out of here. So if Mother Earth don't want you, if God don't want you, we'll send you right to hell. I'll send you right to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I'm talking about $200. You ain't collecting shit, but you might get your shit split. You know what I mean? You keep playing with God's people. So I'm just putting that out there, excuse me, because some people need to hear it. They think everything's a joke. They can lie, slander, and tell lies and manipulate, but really, you're not very smart because we'll get them up out of here. So God's people really are holding back their anger and holding back their violence because they don't really want to unleash. They don't really want to unload on you. But if you keep effing around, you'll get it. You'll get what you ask for. You'll get a lot more than what you ask for, actually. So, yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video. I mean, you can like I said, you can't really identify them off looks. You identify them off actions. The devil's people, demonic, the demonic people. You know what I mean? That's how you identify them, by actions, not by appearance. You know what I'm saying? So some of them might look like Mr. Rogers in a nice little sweater. Might be the CEO of a huge company. Might be people you thought was the greatest people on earth 10 years ago. But really, they are the devil's people. Their souls have been commandeered by the demonic realm. So they really don't have much of a conscience or compassion for people. The devil's people, what they like to do is when you're down, the devil's people kind of pile on you. But God's people, when you're down, they try to pick you up. So that's a big difference. Like I say, they might look like Mr. Rogers with a little sweater, might look like your priest in a nice robe, might look like somebody in a business suit, you know what I mean? Might look like your favorite politician, might look like the head of the military generals, might look like the chief of police, might look like the judge, you know what I'm saying? But really, they're the devil's people. You treat them, you recognize them by what they're doing, not what they're saying. That's how you identify them. And if you connect with the truth and the source of the truth, do a lot of meditation, you'll be able to identify more clearly because it'll be like God is revealing things to you and you'll be able to pick up on it a lot easier. So just throwing that out there. Haven't made a video in a long time. In a very long time. Very long time since last video. So we had to come up with this one. It's been a little while. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we out here today. It's a nice day. We about to ride out though. About to get up out ya. So I just wanted to share this little video. Hopefully y'all like it. You like what I'm trying to do? Yes, very much. Very much. Yes, very, very much. Thank you very much. Come again. So we about to roll out. Yes, we about to roll out. About to head out. You say, do you wanna ride in the back seat of a hoopty? Chop it up is do or die. Do you wanna ride?